We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move down. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And there's a base hit on the line. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 1-1 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Your idea of working that you're frustrated right now, down 0-9.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Realmuto at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. And it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. The 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
So striding forward now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Count 3-0.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder,
And here's Christian Yelich now. His past line against Aaron Nola, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
As a look, now the pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Braun. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. All even now, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Line drive to center field. Cain is right there, one down.
Batting seven, the left fielder, number 9, Bruce.
Now to the plate, Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Aaron.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled away. Two and 1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Smoke, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Woodruff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The second baseman, Gene.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's down.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit to third, fielded by Sogard. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Called a strike there, 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's up there.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner goes for second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hoskins rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the bit, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Jay Bruce now, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Hazley reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And that misses. 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cain is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing. At the plate, Eric Sogard 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First offering on its way. And a layoff a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Hit hard, but right into the shift. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. He swings and lines it to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Aaron Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One and 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
In there for a called strike. 3 and 2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 out and a runner on second base. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Corbin Burns answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Gene Segura will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Braun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Braun with the solo home run as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
There's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. From the belt, the pitch.
That's outside.
Ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
.2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Segura for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. None left for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Shelby Miller takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 45, Shelby Miller.
Ready for another chance? Adam Hazley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adam Hazley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. Smoke in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted into center field. After it is Cain. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The first baseman, number 12, Chute.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Standing in, Gene Segura, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Arcia into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Two, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Comes set. The 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's count 1 and 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Braun at the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
J.P. Fireisen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
J.P. Fireisen. The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Into the box, Jay Bruce, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Sogard is there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Brewers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Brock Chute will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 32,
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The count now at 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
the third baseman, number 7, Eric Slugger.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Eric Sogard. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down here 5-1. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hira onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, JT Realmuto. Popped him up. Sogard shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he fouls this one off. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Nick Pivetta answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Nick Pivetta.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set, and the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun. Ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hard hit to first. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And it's in time to get him. A 1-run is in to score on the play. Digging in now, Justin Smoke. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bruce looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. All set to start the 9th in this one. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. 2-0. Now the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. And it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Yelich. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Orlando Arcia.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Neris has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ben Gamble will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Two and two.
Next out, 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Back behind second. Segura is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eric Sogard struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Segura is there. makes the catch and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Philadelphia led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Aaron Nola gets the W on the mound. Brandon Woodruff couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight,